I mean, bullet wheels are bullet wheels, right? We all know that, the torque thrust D style. They didn't really fit the S550, I didn't think.
No, they needed to do something to like
modernize
tweak them, revamp them. Yeah.
I mean, as much as I like a 5-spoke wheel,
I'm burnt out on them, man. Like, like if it's on a classic car, for sure they fit. There's no arguing that. But like, I don't know, man. 5-spoke wheels are just kind of like done to death.
At the risk of like completely alienating our listeners, you want modern 5-spoke wheels, you have to look at the real high-end Japanese stuff. They have some modern 5-spoke wheels that are just gorgeous. Now, granted, they're, upwards of $1,000 a wheel.
It's just, to me, once you start getting in those modern sizes, like 20s, 5-spoke wheels leave a lot of empty space, man. And like, yeah, okay, you can geek out on the brakes. Yeah, because you got these massive rotors and calipers behind them. It looks cool for sure, but like, I don't know, man. It just, for me, it just leaves something missing. Like, just like I said, too much empty space.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like getting this car and it coming with 19s, I'm like, that's a big wheel. That's a lot of rotating mass. But I mean, it looks great because the brakes fill it up.
Yeah. I just did an article on my Firebird, the 68, right? Where we did a front brake swap. Bear supplied us with their classic series. So you get like added brake performance, but you don't have to sacrifice like the wheel size, right? Because I didn't want to go bigger than 15. Like I knew it from the get. And a lot of people were like fighting me on that. But there's something to be said about like the aesthetic, right? That said, modern cars have much larger wheel openings to accommodate those brakes and wheels.
But to be fair, I mean, the easiest way to shut up people who don't want to, let you go with your 15-inch wheels is Bear makes the kit for a reason.
Yeah. There are options. I mean, but those ones are really economical, dude. Like you get a dual piston caliper, you get drilled and slotted rotors, and it like the kit's all in one, dude. You don't even have to like make your own lines. It was really easy to install. And it's like all comes in for under $700.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. And you get the Bear name. I mean, you got the caliper that says Bear, which is pretty sweet. I know some people might not care about that. I think it's cool, but
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get an argument from me considering the black car has bears all around. So, I love those things.
They're rad, dude. It's like it's a flex.
It is. And it's probably my favorite part of that car. And the funny thing is, I have never just stomped the brakes to see what would happen. Like I've never experienced the full braking potential of the black car.
It sounds like we got to do some 60-0 testing, dude.
Yep. I think you're right.
But hey, we're getting off on a little bit of a tangent. Yeah. I want to talk more about this Mach 1. Because you didn't really like the wheels on this thing, and I loved them. I think they're cool. They look like futuristic, and they fit that spaceship kind of theme of the car, fighter jet.
That's exactly it. They've executed what they were going for perfectly. It's just not my style. Like they've executed their vision perfectly. The wheels, they do exactly what you just said. They're that spaceship, real modern. Exactly the complaint I had about the Bullet. These things fix. I just don't like them.
Well, okay. So what I like about them is that, in order to keep progressing, you have to like think outside the box, right? And so they went with a mesh pattern wheel, but they took it a step further, right? Like we've seen mesh pattern wheels for decades already.
Man, is that really considered a mesh?
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a mesh, but almost imagine a three-dimensional mesh, right?
Yeah. See, I'm looking it up now because I really don't know if I can go with calling that a mesh. I guess it is kind of, but yeah,
what would you call
it? I'm gonna throw up the picture that Steve Turner published of Ford Muscle. I don't know what I would call that. I really don't. It's wild. I mean,
It's cool. It's like a spider web kind of. I dig it, man. Let me see. I'm trying to hunt up a picture just of the wheel itself.
If you go to Ford Muscle, it's
Here we
towards
go.
the bottom. He's got a really nice, perfect 90-degree side shot.
Oh, those are rad, dude. I like them. And you got the Brembos peeking out behind him, the bright orange Brembos.
Yeah.
So cool.